Good morning, everybody. It is super hot today. Don't mind the face and the crazy hair. I am outside in the shop. I'm going to show you what I'm working on. So this is going to be a small keepsake box. It's large enough to put pencils or your marking gauges in, maybe small measuring devices, things like that, or just some keepsakes that you might want to keep in your house, something special. To Maker's Camp, which is in upstate New York in October, there is a swap that you can take part of. So this is what I'm going to be bringing. And basically I have my my base here, my two long ends, two short ends, and this is the cover. So it's going to slide. I already made the grooves for the sides there. I just need to cut them to their final width and clean everything out. I need to sand this CA glue out of here. I just filled in a couple of the areas that needed it on this spalted maple. The other thing that I need to do is when the box is assembled, at the end of it, I need to make a cutout so that this can slide forward. So I'm going to take some measurements, make a slot into that, and we'll see what's going on from there. All right, let's see how we're looking. Well, I think that looks pretty good. So like I said, now I just have to cut this to width, and then I need to cut an inset right here so this can sit inside and glide along. The end of this is going to butt right up against the back, and then the front is going to have this slight overhang, and that's actually what you're going to pull. I wanted to leave this live edge on there. I actually really like it, and it has some pretty cool spalting on there, which is one of the reasons I really wanted to use this piece. I think it adds a lot of interest and contrast to the walnut. The walnut is a little bit more plain in the grain selection, and I think this will be a nice complement to it. All right. Okay, so I'm about to do some sanding. I have my old dust mask. I have a new one on the way, which I'm pretty excited about. My hearing protection, which is from Elgin. I just got these a couple weeks ago. I really like them so far. They are noise canceling Bluetooth ear protection. They're pretty cool. I'm not sponsored. I just really like them. So I'm going to get those on. I am going to knock down some of the CA glue that I have on here on this spalted maple. So I'm going to clean everything up here. I have my edges that I've cut here that are going to slide into these grooves on the box that I made. So I just need to clean up a little bit on here and on this side. And then I'm going to take this down just a little bit thinner. This is the base for the bottom of the box. It's just not, it's a little bit too tight of a fit on there for my liking. So once the wood glue goes in there, it's going to expand a little bit, and I don't want it to be locked in that tight. I want a little bit of a looser fit. So that's what I'm going for. So here we go. So here is my glue setup. Nothing's glued yet, it's just dry fit in place. I have my Bessie clamp, helps with miter joints. So that is my setup. I'm going to grab my glue, get everything situated, and then I will come back tomorrow once it's dry. So I decided to go with the blue tape method instead of the Bessie clamp. This gave me more precise fitting of those corners to make sure everything lined up really well. I did put some packing tape around before I did everything, so the squeeze out's fairly minimal. Anything that does, I'm going to wait about 15-20 minutes. Just let it gum up a little bit, and I'll scrape that out, and then I can easily clean it off. If you try to do it while it's still wet,
it can spread everything, and it makes it actually a little bit harder to do. So if you wait just a little bit, 15-20 minutes should do it. It gums up enough that you can get most everything out of there, and then it's a very simple cleanup. So once this is all dry, I will sand everything, get everything nice and flush, and we'll get some finish on there. Here is the piece all glued up, ready to go. The only thing I have to do is put the finish on it. That is it right there. Nice fit.